this look is humbling. It's currently 2:30 in the morning. It's Friday, the January 16th, and I've only been doing homework for like an hour, and then I've been crying for like the last 30 minutes because I am so overwhelmed with school, and I like already miss all the time that I would get with my husband because now I'm in here with my desk, and it just sucks because I don't get to see him that much, like working night shift, and now I have to spend every waking minute doing homework. So welcome to the vlog. Please subscribe. We have a lot of work to do, and I'm bringing you along for it because I work the next 3 nights, but I have 8 million things that are due in the next 3 days. So welcome to the vlog. Okay, so I just finished the first smart book activity. Now I need to start the second one, and it takes so freaking long. And then I have to do assignment 1, which is due tomorrow night, and I'm reading it and it says to allot 90 minutes to complete the assignment. There's only 4 questions. Why do we need 90 minutes for that? That scares me. But I don't want to open it because it says to do all the chapters, and I've only done the first one, so I'm gonna go do the second smart book, which will have the other chapters so that I can do the assignment. Okay, so in true procrastinator fashion, it's 5 a.m. I took a little break from doing notes, and because, you know, I am like learning about small business. I want to have multiple small businesses and all of that stuff. So I made like a list of different small businesses that I want to eventually have. One with my husband, one for like nurse accessories, whatever. And then I was also reading about people who like start apps and stuff, and I was like, bro, I could literally start an app. And I've been talking about, maybe not out loud to like anyone in particular, but just wanting like a calendar app for like nurses, healthcare workers, or whatever, like a cute app that we can share our calendar, chat to each other on the app, like you not have to make a separate group chat, whatever, all of that stuff. And so I am now working on, I am now using AI to design an app at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'll let you know if I like make it, but I'm currently designing it, so I don't know how we got here. Okay, ignore the lighting. I know it's been a couple days since I've gotten to vlog really anything, but we've been struggle busting. It is Sunday, I think. It's January 18th. I think it's Sunday. Tonight is shift 3 of 3. The last 2 nights have been challenging mentally. Not even like my workload was hard, it was just challenging mentally, and I know it'll help me grow as a baby nurse, but that doesn't make it any easier. So hopefully tonight will be better. I have not slept. I've only gotten a couple hours of sleep. I'd wake up really early and take an exam, which I only missed one question, so yay. And then I also had to watch 2 lecture videos that have embedded quizzes in them, and I have such a pet peeve with, or like an irritation, whatever, because this professor intentionally did not like mark where the embedded questions were so that you can't just skip through the video. Personally, I think if a person wants to skip through the video just to answer the questions and submit it, let them, that's on them. If they don't learn the material, that's on them, not you. But forcing us to have to watch the entire video and like go back and try to find the embedded questions if you missed them, like I did. I watched the whole video. I took it was a 50-minute video, and it took me 3 hours to get through it because I couldn't find one of the freaking questions to answer, so I couldn't submit the quiz. So I just did that for like the last hour before coming into, I've been doing that for 3 hours, 3.5 hours. And then there was another one that was 20 minutes that I just finished before I go into work, and they're both due tonight, which is why I was freaking out. I just like, bro, you're trying too hard. If people don't get the material, that's on them, but whatever. I was about to email her and be like, look bro, I have spent so much time on this video and I can't find what question I'm missing, like help me. I don't understand. It's been a rough few days, but we're off tomorrow, and then we don't have lab Tuesday, so the next 2 days is going to be a lot of house cleaning because we're also dog sitting right now, and the house is covered in dog hair. At least got to work with one of my besties, Jayla, last night, which made it better, and I'm hoping that we're in the same unit, like we have our same kids tonight, but we'll see. Haven't really got to read much. Haven't got to do any like things for fun, you know, help your mental health. I haven't got to do those. So we're struggling. I'm tired, I'm exhausted. I have only eaten a bowl of cereal, and we've got like a hurried coffee because I was already running 10 minutes late. My gas tank's also on E, and we got here by praying it would last because I was running late. So that's my update. Hopefully tonight goes well, and I will try to film more after I get some sleep in the morning. Guys, it is currently like 2 o'clock in the morning. It's 1:58. We have been sipping on a coffee, and I did my nails. I got to hang out with my husband for a little bit, and now instead of doing homework, we are having a self-care night. I can do homework, I can do more studying tomorrow and like house stuff tomorrow, but today I just needed a me day. After 3 brutal shifts in a row, we need some me time. So let's try and finish this dang book because I feel like I've been on Airflame for way too long. And then once we finish it, we'll add another $30 to savings, and we're basically making money. We're basically making money to read. So like, let's finish the book. Okay, so it is currently almost 7:30 in the morning, and I just finished Airflame. I have so many questions. If you have not read the Throne of Glass series, you need to. I already got Queen of Shadows out so that we can start it hopefully later today. But I need to go to bed and get some sleep because we have a lot of homework that I need to do today, which I'll bring you guys along for. But I need to go to bed for now, so I'll see you guys when I wake up. Welcome to our closet. I have this giant box of perfumes, lotions, body washes that I need to go through because there's a lot that I don't use or don't like how they smell on me, but I like how they smelled on other people, and so I want to go through it. And then I have a friend, Jayla, who also loves perfume, so I was just gonna like go through everything, and what I don't want to keep, I'll let her go through. She doesn't want anything, toss it or give it to a friend, I don't care. But I did just order a couple new ones also that will get here this upcoming week if we don't get snowed in. So yeah, I need to go through this, so let's do it together. Okay, I'm coming in here because I just realized that I messed up, and it's one of the harder parts about being night shift. I just walked on the treadmill for like 35 minutes, read on my Kindle, had some me time, and I'm about to do my homework. So I'm getting everything set up, opening my laptop, because I could be in here, but I think tonight I want to be comfy on the couch doing homework for a little bit. So getting my stuff set up, and I realized that I had 2 pre-labs for micro that were due at 11:59 Tuesday the 20th. It is currently 12:06 a.m. on Wednesday the 21st. That's my bad. I literally could have done those all day. So that's 2 zeros. In a class that it's going to be very difficult to pass as it is. So I'm going to try really hard not to have a mental breakdown about that and be too hard on myself, because that's the hard part about working night shift, is like having to pay attention to the clock, because while that might be like late for someone else, that like my night's just getting started, so it's just, that's on me. So yeah, that just happened. But we're gonna do some extra credit assignments. I was already planning to anyway, because I can use all the extra credit I can get in this class because the professor is scaring me. So that's good, at least. Not that they're worth that many points, but it'll at least be something. So college and adulting life is so hard. So I've literally been cleaning the house, doing laundry, all of that stuff like all day today. I had plenty of time. I just didn't realize, so that's on me. Anyway, let's go do some homework. I'm gonna put a show on. I think I'm tired of music right now. I'm not a big music girl. So I'm gonna put a show on and take some notes, work on some flashcards. Okay, so I am currently working on the McGraw-Hill extra credit for chapter 1. I was already gonna do these anyway, but now that I missed 2 pre-labs, I'm doing one for sure doing them. But this is for chapter 1, which I'm kind of behind a little bit because I should have done this last week, but I worked so much last week that I did not have time to sit here and do this too. But I also finished chapter 1 notes from the textbook, but I need to go in and do some notes from her PowerPoint, and then we'll start chapter 2 notes and do the chapter 2 extra credit. It's also 2:46 in the morning, but I'm gonna try and get this done. We've got 11 out of 30 concepts completed. We just need to finish it, then we'll start chapter 2. This is probably, I would like to get, oh well, we need to finish chapter 1 flashcards first. So we'll do that and then do chapter 2 stuff. So yeah, I guess we'll keep working, although I'm very tired of doing homework right now.
I know I look rough. I am cramping so bad. So I haven't gotten up. I have a heating pad on. I'm supposed to leave for lab in like 10 minutes. I'm hurting so much and I can't miss lab. I love being a girl.
Okay, so a lot of the Midwest and, well, a lot of the country in general is preparing for a giant snowstorm, us included. So tonight, whenever my husband gets home from work and I get home from lab, I think we're gonna have to go get dog food. I need to run the little bit of dishes that we have and do the last bit of laundry just in case we lose water. My cat is now trying to go outside. Girlfriend, you don't go out there. Thank you. Thank you. But I need to grab a snack, fill my water, get Wally in the crate, and skedaddle. My outfit is so bummy right now. Let me show you my outfit. Ignore the dog toys everywhere. But let me... Okay, cropped sweatshirt, right? Big yoga pants and winter boots. Oops. Do I look like I hate life? A little bit, but well, I feel like I'm gonna throw up, so I'll see you guys at lab. Okay, slight change of plans from the last time you guys saw me. I did not go to lab today. I was trying so hard not to throw up in the parking lot before I even went in, and I was like, no. I did not feel good at all. So I went home and I was laying with my heating pad for hours. It's currently 7:30, and I got home at like 4:45, a little before 5, and I've just been laying in bed with my heating pad. My husband went to dinner with one of his friends and his son, and then he brought me some snacks from the gas station, and now we are going to play some Animal Crossing and just try to relax and enjoy a little bit of my night before we do a bunch of homework. I thought I had an assignment due tonight, but I don't. It's tomorrow, so I don't know where my brain's at that I'm like forgetting due dates. I'm normally a very organized person, but I think the night shift messes with your noggin a little bit. Yeah, so we're gonna play Animal Crossing. I'm gonna make coffee in a little bit. We'll do some homework.